It is super cold today. I don't know what's going on. It's like May and it's like we are officially like back to winter. Oddly enough, I've actually been selling like tons of winter items the last few days, like full on sweaters and like wool dress pants. So if you have like winter items that maybe you're like thinking about not listing, maybe go ahead and list them. I've been selling a ton of winter stuff this week, but I'm at this Goodwill. I'm about to go in here, see what I can find. You know, last week was great. I did go out yesterday, found like 5 items. It was, you know, kind of a dud, but really hoping that today goes really well. So let's go in here and see what I can find. Alright, so I started off my thrift trip over in jeans. These were a pair of BDG Urban Outfitters men's jeans. I really like the style of these, but they always sit for me, so I passed on those. I found these DL 1961 raw hem women's jeans. These were marked at $7.99. Comps were around 40, so I picked those up. Ribcage straight Levi's jeans. I love finding these jeans. These were marked at $7.99, and I usually sell these for around like $45 to $55. Honestly, when I'm outsourcing, I spend a lot of time thoroughly going through all of the jeans. They're one of my favorite categories to sell because they do have higher profit margins. I also found this Show Me Your Miu Miu dress. This brand can do really well depending on the piece. Unfortunately though, this one had a hole, so I had to leave this one behind. I also found this Madewell sweater priced at $4.99. I always really like to check the care tag on these, and I'm glad I did. This one was alpaca, so I grabbed it. Next, I found these brand new Allbirds. I was so excited, but they ended up saying Sam's Club on the side, so I passed on those. I found these men's Teva sandals. I really liked these. They were marked at $4.99. They had like surprisingly low comps, like 20. Barefoot Dreams cardigan, definitely going in the cart. Ugg boots, love sourcing Uggs. These were marked up to $14.99, and although I liked the style, these had a lot of wear and tear. So because they were marked up, I left those behind. I found this Alice and Olivia dress, so excited. This one was marked at $6.49, grabbed that one. This was a dress by the brand Flax, great brand. This one was marked at $6.49, picked this one up. This was a Faithful the brand dress for $6.49, awesome find. Next was this strawberry Zara dress. I ended up running comps, they were like 20 bucks, so I passed on that one. Guys, I am finding so many good items. I cannot wait to show you. This was a sweater I found. This one was by the brand Wooden Ships. This one was priced at $4.99. This was an H&M blazer. I loved the look of this one, so I grabbed that. Next was this New with Tag Vineyard Vines, like gray sweater coat. Surprisingly though, comps were like 25 to 30, so I passed. Wrangler Sherpa jacket. This one was marked up to $16.99 and I didn't get it. I'm honestly kind of regretting it though. I wish I would have grabbed it. This is by Missook, great brand. I ran comps though, pretty low, so I passed. All right, this was a top by Bryn Walker, great brand, grabbed that one. Next, these were just some of the items that I kind of came across in the thrift store, and you know, the style was there. I really liked the materials and the look of these pieces, but after running comps on these, they just didn't end up working out. This was like a Rachel Zoe New with Tags puff sleeve like blouse. It's really pretty, but comps were like 15 to 20. So I try to make sure I thoroughly run comps on everything and leave behind the items that don't have the good profit margins. All right, these were a pair of pants by Bryn Walker. Again, amazing brand. These were priced at $4.99. So excited to find these. Hello Molly New with Tags dress. Had to pick this one up. Another top I considered picking up. Shabby Chic was the brand. I liked the style, but passed on it. All right, next I found these Lululemon leggings for $4.99. I came across these Kate Spade, like leopard print ballet flats. I loved these, but man, they had so much wear, and so sadly, I had to leave those behind. I also found these Javiana Jeffrey Campbell collab like jelly wedges. I loved these. I'm always on the lookout for Jeffrey Campbell shoes, but after running comps were like 20, so I passed on those also. All right, it was another amazing week of thrifting. I am so excited to share with you all what I picked up this week. You know, last week I was so happy. I finally felt like I had a week where I actually found some really, really great items. And this next week, it was honestly probably even better in my opinion. So I went out 5 days in a row. Now I will say that some days were a lot better than others. On a few of the days this week, I walked out with a whole cart full, and then some of the other ones, you know, a few items here and there. But overall, I grabbed quite a bit of stuff, and I am going to be sharing everything I picked up this week with you guys. So let's jump right into the haul. All right, so the first item I grabbed was this Madewell sweater, and it's really pretty, it feels amazing. This one was a size small. So when it comes to these Madewell sweaters, I'm a lot more particular than I used to be. I used to kind of pick most of them up, but over the years, I have kind of learned that a lot of them will sit. This one, however, I wanted to pick up because this one actually is alpaca. And I know, you know, just from experience that alpaca sweaters, wool sweaters, cashmere sweaters tend to do a lot better than just like cotton sweaters and things like that. So this one being alpaca, I definitely wanted to pick this one up. I paid $4.99 for this one. Comps on this one looked to be around 40 to 45. So that I think was definitely worth it in terms of a sweater. So I was really happy to find this. All right, this next item is by Peter Millar. This one's a size small, really, really great men's brand. I paid $4.99 for this one. Comps on this brand usually go somewhere between like 25 and 35 to 40. So if I find this brand in men's in really good condition, I do like to go ahead and grab it. Okay, these were a pair of Levi's. These are the wedgie skinny jeans, size 27. I paid $4.99 for these. I don't know why these were marked at $4.99. Usually denim in my area is like $7.99, but I'll probably list these somewhere around like $40 to $45. All right, then I also ended up finding these Levi's rib cage straight. These were a size 28, which was a really great size. I was excited to find these. I paid $7.99. And again, kind of like the wedgie jeans, the rib cage ones are pretty comparable. I'll probably list these somewhere between 40 and 45 as well. All right, I also picked up these Eileen Fisher pants. There is the tag. These were a size small, and these were really great because they were like a wide leg style, which is, again, you know, very desirable right now. So I paid $5.49 for these. And when I looked up comps on these pants were anywhere between like $40 and $60. So I will probably list these somewhere around like 50, probably like 45 to 50. And usually if I price them at that price, they usually do really well. Okay, these were a pair of DL 1961 jeans. These have like the raw seam on the side and the raw hem. Yeah, these were 28, so they were a really good size. Now I will say on this brand, like running comps, some of their jeans seem like the comps look pretty low. And then obviously on the other end, some of them do really well, like $60, $70. So it really can vary by style on this brand. So definitely make sure you're running comps if you see or you're considering picking this one up, because some of them are low. But I paid $7.99 for these. I was able to track down this exact style with the raw seam, and they looked pretty good. They looked to be around like 40 to 45. So I did go ahead and pick these up. But I did want to mention that when you see this brand, it is a brand that I definitely recommend running comps before picking up. Okay, these were a pair of Zara trouser pants. These were a size medium, and these are like high-waisted, kind of like balloon style. These were really cute. I paid $5.49 for these. I actually get pretty excited when I come across some of these like Zara like trouser pants. Some of them, again, can still do really, really well on the secondhand market. I really think it comes down to just desirability and style, but I actually had a pair of these Zara trousers. They were like really bright pink and kind of, again, high-waisted kind of trouser style, and I believe I sold them for around like $60, and they weren't even new with tags or anything. So definitely when I see like the Zara trouser pants, I really, really like to stop and look them up. I will probably list these somewhere around the $40 mark. But again, making sure the style is there, I think, is probably the most important factor when determining which Zara items to pick up. All right, these were a pair of Anthropologie, like cargo style trouser pants. I paid $5.49 for these. Comps on these, they looked okay. You know, they were around like 30 to 40. So I did decide just to go ahead and pick them up. They are cute. You know, that kind of cargo trouser style is, you know, still currently in style. So we'll see how these do. I'll probably list these probably around like 30 to 35. All right, next I found this Alice and Olivia dress. I was so excited when I found this. Here is the tag. This one is a size 2, and I can't remember exactly what the name of this one is. I want to say like the Marcy, but I did look it up. I did run comps, and I was able to find this exact one. And comps on this one, they really weren't as high as I was expecting them to be. You know, a lot of Alice and Olivia dresses can do really well, like well over $100, but this one looked to be more in the mid-range, like $50 to $60. So still definitely worth picking up. I paid $6.49 for this one. It is in like excellent condition though overall, so I'll probably list it around like $55, but it's always a really good day when I find Alice and Olivia. All right, these were a pair of Patagonia swimming trunks for men. These were a size men's 30 and pretty good condition. Honestly, they look great. I paid $4.49. Now, obviously, I love picking up Patagonia. I pretty much almost always pick it up if it's in good, like working condition, just because I know it will probably sell. So again, I paid $4.49. I will probably list these somewhere around like 35 to 40. But again, always love finding Patagonia. All right, next I found this Barefoot Dreams cardigan. This one was a size small. I paid $4.99 for this one. You know, I know a lot of people who say they don't pick up like Barefoot Dreams anymore. I know that it doesn't perform as well as maybe it was performing a few years ago. A few years ago, if you found Barefoot Dreams and you listed it, I mean, it was a pretty quick sell. I do find that it sits a little bit longer than it used to, but I think if you price it correctly, you know, things like that, I think it can still do pretty well. So again, I paid $4.99 for this one. I think this one's cute. It does have like a longer length to this one. I'm probably gonna list this one somewhere around like $40, but I love Barefoot Dreams. It's so soft, so I had to grab that. All right, these were a pair of pants I picked up. These are kind of like sweater kind of trouser pants. So these are by the brand The Drop. I had never heard of this brand before. I did have to stop and look it up, and it looks like it's sold on Amazon. I don't know if it's sold anywhere else, but I initially kind of stopped to look at it because I loved these. Like, They feel amazing. The style, kind of like this like balloon sweater trousers, super, super cute. So it looked like it was from Amazon. It looks like on Amazon it sold for around like $50 to $60. And I did try to look it up on like Poshmark, and I didn't see any listings for this brand. So I don't know if I just like missed it, but I really wanted to pick these up and give them a try. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I paid $5.49. They are brand new with tags and really cute. So I'm probably going to list these around like 30 to 35 and just kind of like test the waters and see what happens. But I really like these, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I also picked up these two little boys sweaters. These are both by the brand Janie and Jack. There is what that tag looks like. These were both a size 4T. So I paid, let me see the tag here, $2.99 a piece for these. They are both in really, really excellent condition. And it looked like comps on these sweaters were somewhere around like 25 to 35. So I did want to grab these. You know, I don't pick up as much like children's clothing as I used to. And mainly that's because it just sat for me. Honestly, I had a really hard time moving children's clothing. But I will say, there are some categories that I would list in kids and they did really well. Boys sweaters just happens to be one of them. Another great children's brand that I have had a lot easier time moving is Bowden. I picked up some like boys Bowden sweaters, and man, they were Christmas sweaters, and they still like sold during the summer. So there are some children's brands I do still like to grab. Janie and Jack is definitely one of them. So really excited to find these. All right, these are a pair of pants I found. Again, I don't know if I'm saying this right. Is it Faraday? Somebody can correct me down in the comments because I really am not 100% sure. But these were a size medium. These were like khaki, kind of like cargo kind of style. I paid $5.49 for these. Guys, comps on these looked really great. They were like $50 to $60. So I was super excited to find this. I actually do not find this brand very often. I found a shirt last week, like a men's button down, and then I found these women's pants this week. So really happy about that. This is a great brand to be on the lookout for. So again, really great find. All right, next I found these Athleta workout pants. These were a size 10, black kind of trousery look. They're not like the fitted leggings. I do find that these style Athleta pants do a lot better than just like their skinny kind of stretchy leggings do. So I paid $5.49 for these. Probably will list these around like 35. And these are a size 10. I think these will do well because they are a larger size and the style on these is also there. These were a pair of J. McLaughlin pants. These were a size 10, just kind of basic, like navy, kind of like capri length pants. But again, really great brand. I paid $5.49 for these. Comps on these were pretty good, like around like $35 to $45. So definitely had to grab those. Okay, these were a pair of St. John pants. There is the tag, also a size 10, great size. These looked amazing, like excellent condition, like khaki pants. So I paid $5.49 for these. Comps on these looked really strong, like $60 to $70. So it's always really exciting to come across St. John. Again, it's one of those brands, I usually don't find it all that often. So I get really excited when I find this. Okay, this was actually a sleeveless top I picked up. And I will say, I've just kind of learned over the years to be really selective with like sleeveless, like tank tops. I just find that a lot of buyers, I don't know, they don't really want to spend as much on tank tops. And above that, they don't want to like pay, you know, the full $7.95 shipping on a tank top. So I do try to be really selective. Now, obviously, if you come across like Farm Rio or, you know, an Anthropologie top, that's a different story. But in general, I don't pick up as many. This one was Pilcrow, which is Anthropologie. There's what the tag looks like. This one was also a size extra large, so a really good size. And I just thought the style, it's kind of like cream, like crochet knitted, button down. It's a little bit more of a substantial kind of tank top than just, you know, something that's kind of thin or, you know, flimsy. So I did go ahead and pick this one up. I paid $4.99, and I'm probably going to list this one somewhere around like $30 to $35. All right, this was a like midi dress. This one's actually by H&M, and this one was a size extra, extra large. Now, at first, I really wasn't planning on picking this one up, although it is very cute, like style, aesthetic, the floral. It's got smocking at the top. But when I ran comps on this one, the most recent sold comp of this one was like $45. And it actually had sold recently. And so when I saw that, I was like, well, you know, maybe I could give it a try. It is a really good size, being an extra, extra large. So I did decide to go ahead and pick it up. I paid $6.49. And again, based off the recent comp that I saw, I would probably list this one, again, probably like $35 to $40. And we'll see how it does, but it is really cute. So hopefully the comps from the previous sale happen for this one. Okay, this was a top I picked up. This one's by the brand Hello Molly, and it was a size 2. Hello Molly is a great brand. You know, I found a Hello Molly dress, gosh, it's been a few months ago now, and I don't find this brand that often. So I was kind of excited to see how it did. That dress sold, I mean, definitely in the first like 2 weeks or 3 weeks that I had it listed. So to me, that's a pretty quick turnaround. So I was really excited. And when I saw, you know, this Hello Molly top, I did want to go ahead and give it a try. I paid $4.99. Comps on their tops, obviously they're not as high as their dresses, but I still figured I could probably list this one between like 30 and 35. And, you know, I do think it's cute, cute style, so I grabbed that one. This was a dress I came across, and this one, the brand is called By the River. It doesn't have its like official tag with it, but it had its TJ Maxx tag. It looked like it was $40 at TJ Maxx, but it's midi length. I loved the color palette of this one. It's kind of like really, really like pale blush pink and floral print, ruffles. It just had a lot of cute features. But I did do comps on this brand By the River, and honestly, they looked pretty good. They looked between like 35 and 50. So I decided to go ahead and pick this one up. Again, I paid, I'm pretty sure it was $6.49 for this one. Yeah, there's the tag, $6.49. And I'm probably gonna try to list this one probably around like 40 and just see what happens. I've never sold this brand before, so I can't speak to, you know, how well it does, but it looked like comps were there. So cute, it's size medium, the style is there. We're gonna give it a try. All right, this was a j.crew sweater blazer. This one was a size extra, extra small. I paid $4.99. I love picking up these sweater blazers. Honestly, I will continue to pick them up. They do so well. Again, once you get into like fall, I feel like these do great. And then I also found the exact same one in black. So 2 j.crew sweater blazers. This one is also a size extra, extra small, but I paid $4.99 for both. I am gonna get these listed. You know, I probably won't sell them until the fall, but I'm okay with that. I wanna pick items like this up right now while I can. This is like the time to be picking up these fall and winter items because there are so many less people that are going through those sections right now at the thrift store. So I always like to say you really have to source in opposite seasons. Right now is like the time that people need to be sourcing for fall and winter. And then in fall and winter, you're like sourcing for spring and summer. So Really excited to find these. I'll probably list these around like 45. I may sit on them for a while, but again, I'm totally fine with that. All right, these were a pair of Lululemon leggings. I honestly do not know the style of these. These were a size 2. I know that I should probably know the style name, but I don't. But I paid $5.49 for these. They are black. They are in excellent condition. Like, they don't even look like they've been worn. So really excited. Probably will, list these somewhere around like $40 to $50. These were a pair of Spanx pants. These were a size extra small, and they're this really, really pretty like suede leather. Gorgeous. Again, always a good trip when you find Spanx. I paid $5.49 for these. Comps on these look to be around like $50 to $60 for these kind of like suede ones. So really good pickup there. I found this Lily Pulitzer half zip pullover. This is like a little anchor print one. This one was also a size large, really great size. And again, we are in the season of Lily. This is the time, if you've got Lily Pulitzer, to list it because it does really well in spring and summer. So I paid $4.99 for this one. Comps on this anchored half zip looked really strong, like $40 to $50. This one's a size large, so I think this one will do really well. Again, Lily Pulitzer is a bread and butter brand for me. All right, next I picked up this Zara dress. This one's really pretty. It's a size medium. It's green velvet, but it's got these really large oversized sleeves and all this really intricate like embroidery details all over it. So, we'll see how it does. It's a very unique piece, which I do tend to find with Zara can be a really good factor. So I paid $6.49 for this one. I'm gonna list this one somewhere around like $45 to $50. This was a linen H&M dress. This one's midi length. I loved the colors of this one. This one was a size medium. There is the tag. And I paid $6.49. Probably gonna list this one around like $30 to $35, but it's really, really pretty. I need to get it steamed. It's kind of wrinkly, but gorgeous, like neutral floral print. Again, it's midi length. It's very on trend. So we'll see how that one does. I also found this super down bright hot pink romper. Here is what that tag looks like, size small. This one was in great condition and comps looked really good. I paid $6.49 for this one. Comps were showing this sell for about between 40 and 50. So again, being bright pink, bright pink is like a really big color right now for spring and summer. So hopefully this being pink just helps move this even quicker. I also picked up this aloe hot pink tank. Here is where it says aloe. Let's see, I think it's down here. Yeah, there we go. I paid, I think like $4.99 for this one. I couldn't find this exact one, but I don't find aloe very much at my thrift stores. So I was actually really excited to find this. I don't really think I'll get too much for it, but I do think it will sell since it's pink and it's aloe. There's just a lot of like good key factors with this one. This one was a size small. It's in great condition though. So I'll probably list this one $25 to $30. Okay, this was a pair of like gingham pajamas. These are by Draper James Lands End. They had like a collab. These are a size large, great condition. I paid $9.99 for this set, which is a little high, but comps on it, they were ranging like 35 to 45. So I do like picking up Draper James. I have sold Draper James pajamas and stuff in the past, and this being a set and a good size, I did decide to go ahead and pick it up. At $9.99, I don't know, I was really on the fence. I could have probably just left this behind, but I went ahead and grabbed it. We'll see what happens. I'll probably again list it around like 35. All right, this was another Zara item. This was a size medium, and it's this gingham midi skirt. It's got the smocked waist, super, super cute. I paid $4.99 for this one. Probably will list this one somewhere around $35 to $40. All right, next I found this j.crew mercantile dress. It was a size large, really cute, like floral, kind of retro floral look to it. This one is a few years old. I've actually sold this exact dress like 2 times already, but I paid $6.49 for this one. And I did run comps because when I came across it, knowing that it was like an older j.crew piece, I was really expecting just to leave it behind. But recent comps on this dress, I think the most recent one had sold for like $40 like in this last week or so, which really surprised me. So I don't know, it was a size large, comps were there, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up, but I'll probably will list it for around, I don't know, 35 and just hopefully kind of sell it quickly. But it is a really cute print, and again, more retro, so maybe that's why it's still doing pretty well, but we'll see. Hopefully it does good. All right, these were a pair of Gretchen Scott pants. These are a size medium. Now these are white, and I am, a little bit more hesitant about picking up white pants just because, most of the time there's a stain, but I looked over these pretty well. I didn't notice anything, so hopefully all is clear on these, but I paid $5.49. Comps on these were around 40 to 50. I really, really like picking up Gretchen Scott. I usually pick it up in dresses, but the pants looked like they were going to do really well, so hopefully I can get at least like 40 to 45 for those. All right, this next dress is a Maeve for Anthropology. There's what the tag looks like. This one was an extra large, so great size. This one's really fun. Again, kind of like retro vibes, but I paid $6.49 for this one. I'm trying to recall right now. I believe comps were somewhere like $40 to $50 on this one. It's in really great condition. It is a size extra large, which again, really great size, and just overall really fun, kind of anthropology piece. So happy to find that one. All right, this was a massive sweater. It's like floor length, like duster cardigan. This one is by the brand Mink Pink. There's what the tag looks like. Now, this brand was sold at Revolve for a time. I don't know if it's currently being sold still at Revolve, but at one time I know for sure it was. I paid $6.49 for this one, and this one was in excellent condition, and it's really, really fun. It's a really unique piece. So I'm probably gonna list this one around $50. Now I have picked up Mink Pink in the past, and like some of their pieces do really well and some of them sit. Like I think there's like a Mink Pink jumpsuit that I've had listed for, I don't know, it's probably been over a year, that is just sitting. So it's definitely a brand that I try to be really careful with, but this sweater I think will still do really well. I mean, it's just a very kind of sturdy item by them. So I did want to grab it, but when it comes to like their jumpsuits, I probably wouldn't recommend it. So a brand that can do well, but proceed with caution. All right, so I was really excited about this item. These are a pair of pants by Bren Walker, and really, really great brand. I paid $4.99 for these. I actually have a Bren Walker story. So like a year ago, I was out thrifting and I came across this item, and just by feeling it, I could tell it was like very high quality, probably really expensive. And it was a Bren Walker item. And I just wasn't familiar with that name. It just didn't ring any bells. And I was kind of like, well, maybe I should like look it up really quick, but I was kind of in a hurry. So I just kind of left it. And then I got home and I was like, I should look it up. And I looked it up, and that specific item was selling for like over $100. And I was like, no. I jumped back in the car and like raced to the thrift store to like go back and get it. I'm talking, this was like under an hour since I had left, and it was already gone. And I honestly have not come across this brand since that happened. So when I found Bren Walker this week, I was so excited. It does perform really well on the secondhand market, and I will never make that mistake again. So probably will list these, I don't know, probably at least 60. And then I also ended up finding a second Brand Walker item. Let me find it. Okay, here it is. A top was also there same day by Brand Walker, and I paid $4.99 for this one. Again, this is a great brand to be on the lookout for. I don't come across it often. Obviously, like I said, the last time was like a year ago. So when I come across it, as long as it's in good condition, I'm definitely gonna pick it up. I don't know, I think the tops on this one were like around like 50, but it's a great brand. Be on the lookout for Brand Walker. Okay, this was another pair of Spanx I found. These were a size medium, great condition, like a snakeskin print. I paid $5.49 for these. And again, I like to list these kind of in this style around like $45 to $50. Okay, this was a little sequined, kind of like crop top, but it was brand new with tags by Free People, and it says retail is $68. So I did go ahead and grab this one. I paid $4.99, and I'll probably list it around like 30 to 35. Okay, these were a pair of j.crew navy like trouser pants, specifically the Jamie pant, size 10, brand new with tags. Retail on these was $70. And you know, the trouser pants kind of style and look, you know, it's been going on for like at least the last like year or two, but it's still very much on trend, in style. So, you know, these kind of like really high-waisted kind of sleek trouser pants do really well. So definitely want to grab these. We'll probably list these for around like 40 to 45. Okay, so I found these, I think I found 2 of these dresses. These are by the brand Tulip. And when I first saw this, I thought maybe it was like an Anthropologie brand because it kind of has that look to it. But I did look it up, and it looks like they have their own website, but their dresses retail for like over $100. And it looked like when I looked on Poshmark that comps in these dresses were around like $40 to $50. So I found this one. This one was like a white long sleeved button down dress. It's really like airy and flowy. It's really, really pretty. And then I also found another dress by that same brand. And again, here's the tag on this one. And again, midi length. It's got these like really like oversized, I don't know, like pockets in the front. Really cute, very like bohemian. Again, I thought it was probably like Anthropologie when I first found them, but I did grab both of these. I've never sold this brand before, but comps on both of these on Poshmark looked really strong. So again, I paid $6.49 for both of these. They're both in great condition. I'm probably gonna list them for around 50. I don't know, we'll see how they do, but really cute style. They're both extra large, so great, you know, kind of larger sizes. So I'm gonna give those a try. Okay, this was a skirt that I picked up, and it's really pretty. It's like cream, midi length, linen, button down. This one's by A New Day, size large. A New Day is sold at Target, so you know, it's not gonna resell for a ton, but I've actually sold this same skirt like 2 or 3 times in like different like color variations of this skirt. So I know it will sell for me. I think it's just like, again, style factors, the linen, the midi length, just like the look of it. So I know I can move it. So I paid $4.99 for this one, and I'll probably list it about like 25. So just a cute little skirt. Okay, this is a new with tags Banana Republic sweater. Kind of has a little bit of like a balloon sleeve, cream, really pretty. I paid $4.99 for this one. When I looked up comps on this one, it looked like comps were around 40. So some of these Banana Republic pieces, I'm serious, like they've got really strong comps. So again, Banana Republic was a brand that I really was like not even touching for a really long time, but I am making a change on that. A lot of their dresses and just a lot of their pieces just overall, They're really kind of making a comeback. So definitely wanted to grab that, especially for like fall and winter. And then this was another midi skirt that I picked up. This one was made well. It was a size 6, so really good size. Button down, just really cute aesthetically. So I did pick this one up for $4.99. Comps on this one were like 30 to 40, so I'll probably list like 35. Okay, this was a dress by Flax. There is the tag. This one was a size medium. Really great dress brand. I actually just sold one of these dresses, I think over on eBay. And it seems like this brand performs better for me on eBay than it does on Poshmark. I have kind of noticed that, but it's a great brand to pick up. Let me see. Oh, it's on the inside. Here we go. I paid $6.49 for this one and probably will list this around like 40 to 45. All right, you guys, I was so excited when I found this. This is a dress by Faithful, the brand. There's what the tag looks like. It's a size medium. This one's so pretty. It's got the puff sleeves, the smocking, it's midi length. I did run comps on this one and it looked like this one was selling for like 100 to like 115. Super exciting. I paid $6.49 for this one. I think I've maybe found this brand like one other time, like ever. So really excited to find a dress by this brand and in such like a current style. So I'm really excited to get this one listed. Okay, these were another pair of Eileen Fisher pants. These were a size large and these are more of like a slimmer kind of style, but definitely wanted to pick these up. I paid $5.49 for these. Probably will list these around 40 to 45. All right, this was another Maeve by Anthropologie dress that I picked up. This one was a size large. I love this one. It's got like this crisscross back happening and then it like ties in the front. The stock photos were super pretty on this. It looked like comps were around like 45 to 50. This one's in really great condition and a good, size. So I think that one will do pretty well. This was another really exciting find. This little dress here. This one was a brand new with tags Hello Molly dress, size 2. So again, these Hello Molly dresses new with tags, I'll probably list this one for around like 60. The last one that I found actually wasn't new with tags or anything, and I still think I got close to like 50 for that one. So about 60 to 70, I would say, depending on like the style and desirability, but new with Molly, new with tags, super happy. Really good find. All right, this was a H&M blazer I picked up. This is a women's blazer. It is a size 10. I paid $5.49 for this one. Again, this was definitely more of like a fall winter piece, but I love these H&M blazers. I've been grabbing quite a few of them in preparation for like next fall and winter, and they're super cute. Again, I'll probably list this one 35 to 40, but I do think that they will sell. These were another pair of Lululemon leggings. Again, always happy to find some Lululemon. These were a size 2. They are like full length, really, really good condition. Again, I don't know like the style name on these, but I paid $4.99. Probably will list these for around like 40. And this was a sweater I picked up by the brand Wooden Ships. I've actually never found this brand before. This is the first time since I've been doing this that I've come across this brand. I paid $4.99. Comps looked really good, around like $40 to $50. So I definitely wanted to grab this. I'm excited to kind of see, activity-wise, how it does, but definitely a brand that you need to be on the lookout for. All right, I picked up 2 pairs of shoes this week. These were a pair of black velvet boots. Pretty good condition. I would say close to new. I paid $9.99 for these. These are actually by j.crew, and they're a size 9.5. And then I also found these other j.crew boots, and these were a size 9.5 as well. Also, I paid $14.99 for this pair, but comps on these were really strong. You know, definitely if I'm paying up $14.99, I need to make sure that it's a style and, you know, quality wise, it's something that I can, you know, get my money back and then make a profit. So it looks like comps on these were around 75, and they are a great size. They're in really, really good shape, condition. So I definitely wanted to pick those up again in preparation for like the fall and winter season. All right, so that was everything that I picked up this week. I did also want to give you all an update on the North Face oil stained jacket. So many of you like left me comments and like tips on how to try to clean it. So I did try to put Dawn on the oil stains and kind of like rub it in, wash it, and then I put it in the washing machine, and they still were there. So I had a lot of you who were like, you need to like put it on there and then like leave it on there, let it sit on there for a few hours. So I am gonna try that next and see if that makes a difference. But thank you all so much for leaving me all of your tips and tricks. I'm still trying to get the oil stains out, so I will keep you posted. But thank you guys again for all the advice. I hope you all have an amazing week, and I will see all of you again soon. Bye, everybody.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit.